Welcome to SYC Saturdays. Today we talk about the first Squad Wars, we give you some awesome advice, and we talk about what is Jaden Smith up to these days.
All right, so this month we did a pretty cool event. It was our Squad Wars event, which, I think it turned out pretty good. Gabe, what do you think?
It was the most elaborate obstacle course that we've ever done at Static.
It was kind of elaborate.
Hands down. So elaborate that it took almost every squad more than 10 minutes to do it.
Yeah, it was kind of rough.
The first team that went was the blue team, and I remember thinking, I think it took them 4 minutes
It
or
was
something.
so fast, but we thought it was a long time.
But we thought it took forever,
Yeah.
and so I'm sitting there thinking, boy, Red Empire's gonna kill this. And then came Purple Team.
Yeah, Purple went after that, yeah.
And
they did...
They did okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't good,
No.
but it kind of showed how well the blue team did.
Yeah.
Then came the not the Red Falcons. Red Falcons are dead. Red Empire has risen from the dust like a phoenix from the ashes, but not a bird, because the bird is dead.
Yeah.
But then the Red Empire went, and we struggled pretty hard.
It was pretty rough.
I did not expect the sled walk to be so difficult.
Yeah! Quicker!
This is part of our cheer.
I thought they were soldiers. All right, Gabe's taking over.
On three.
Yeah. Oh, that one, yeah. Well, you guys had 20 replacements, and you probably should have gotten somewhere on it, but it just wasn't working.
Well, before it started, it was all students, and then by the end, it was
students.
Oscar and I were trying so hard to do the thing, and I just couldn't even hold myself together. I think there's multiple pictures of me almost
Getting
dying on the
mad.
thing.
I think you were getting mad.
I wasn't mad. Oscar was getting a little upset.
Oscar, you were getting mad. Oscar was getting
Some
mad.
people were getting mad. Lily was mad.
Lily was a little.
Lily was a
perturbed.
little mad.
Hopefully, maybe there's a clip of her
There's
getting
some
upset.
classic Lily eye rolling
Yeah.
action going on.
Come on, 1, 2. Right. Yeah.
But they were mad because they were making fun of the Red Empire the entire time.
Yeah.
And yet, who ended
lost
up in last place? Black Gravity.
Yeah.
Black Gravity was in last place. They struggled on.
Well,
they
specifically
were pretty good up until the sled walk.
Yeah. Well, the princess toss took them a little while
The
too.
princess toss took them a little while too, but
cutting
that
the
was
head
that was a
It
little.
was a little difficult.
That princess had freaked me out.
Oh! Ooh. Come on! Oh! But technically, it couldn't have been that bad because Christopher, his first time ever throwing it, nailed it the first time.
Christopher saved the blue team, so we're gonna give the MVP to Christopher. Way to go, Christopher.
Yeah.
Also, Quentin, he annihilated the ski with the plungers and the butt scooter.
Go, Quentin! Keep going. All the way. Keep going, Quentin. Go, Quentin. You don't need both of them, Isaac? What? You don't need both? No. All right. Come on, Isaac. Hey! We got red team cheering them on. Oh man, Zoe.
Isaac had a very interesting approach. He like crossed his legs. Like around his body.
And kicked away the other thing, thinking I got this.
He didn't
and then
even
he
need it.
spun in circles for like 20 minutes. So I don't know that that was the right technique.
You live and you learn, but sometimes you aren't able to apply what you learned.
There is a secret that I've never revealed to anybody about that specific, the plunger thing.
I'm excited to hear this.
Those were used plungers.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were. Like never cleaned, pulled right out of the janitor's closet.
You didn't even wash them.
Nope.
That's disgusting.
Anyways.
Ew.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
Ew.
It was a good game, though. Yeah, it turned out good. Red team still has some work to do, though. Don't you think, Gabe? They're behind again, and I'm a little disappointed.
The red team has never been one to be at the front.
Coming out of the gate strong.
Right out of the gate. Okay. We're kind of the team that wants to start off under the radar.
You guys are the most humble.
Humble.
Yeah.
And then at the very last second, shoot up to the top and win the whole thing.
Okay. Like last time.
Well,
right?
last time there were things that were out of our control.
Out of the control.
Also, there were some things that were in their control that they did not also do.
They ran around.
That's okay. They ran around Granger's for a while looking for Javen. Never found him. But that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
And there's next.
This is a new year, new team.
Yeah. And there's the next Squad Wars coming up, too.
And there's next year, just in case. So that was Squad Wars. Yeah. The next Squad Wars is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the next Squad Wars. So if you missed out on this obstacle course, be there tomorrow, 6 o'clock, for a mystery Squad Wars.
Mystery.
You don't know what you're showing up to. Who knows? We could be hunting in the wilds of Madagascar by the time the night is over. So dress in hunting attire.
No, don't. Come in your colors.
You won't gain spirit points if you do.
The Blue Sirens in the lead, they have 43,000 points. Next were the Purple Beast, they are up to 27,000 points. Black Gravity has 29,000 points, and Red Empire now have 25,000 points.
People come to us for advice all the time, and so we just thought we'd address some of these frequently asked ones.
Yeah. In case there's any viewers that need to know these things too, you know?
This way, people stop hounding us about fixing their lives.
Yeah. And we don't have to visit door to door. We can just broadcast it out for everybody. Yeah.
And so, Matt, why don't you take the first one?
Okay. The first question is, how do you motivate yourself to do something you don't want to do? Gabe, I really feel like this is a good question for you to answer.
Oh, you're throwing it back on me.
Well, I was going to read it.
I threw it to you.
Tell you what.
To read.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll read it and then we'll do it the other way around like that.
How do I motivate myself to do something I don't want to do? I just start yelling at myself in the mirror. Every day when I wake up, I tell myself, just, who do you think you are?
Yes.
You think you're just going to sit around and do nothing today?
Yeah, I understand, right. I can see you doing that.
I slap myself a couple times.
Yeah.
Give myself a couple of those. So I got to bring myself down first.
Down, okay, gotcha. Oh,
and then I motivate myself to go back
Negative
up.
to positive.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Negative to positive. It's it's a slope.
Okay.
It's like skiing on a ramp. I find it's a lot like the one time I went snowboarding because I tumbled down the mountain over and over and over and over again until I was so beaten and discouraged that I just left.
Yeah. So that's what we should do with our lives, is just leave?
Well, then later on, I got on the bunny slope, and I tried a couple more times.
I am going on my first date and am nervous. Can you give me some tips, Gabe?
That took a very long time to read,
I'm sorry.
But it's okay. I think I got the point.
Okay, good.
This is a great question.
Yep.
What you want to do is, anytime you're on a date, you want to keep the focus on the other person.
Yeah.
And so, spend the first 30 minutes completely silent. Do not say a word.
That's a good.
Just let them go.
Yeah.
And another good way to keep the focus off of yourself, wear silly hats.
I could see that.
There's nothing a girl likes more than when you go to pick her up and you're wearing a sombrero.
Sombrero, yeah.
She now thinks that you're cultured. She's going to think, wow, is he multilingual? But she's not going to know for the first 30 minutes at least because you're not going to say anything.
That's how I won. That's how I got Ruthie too. That was
right. So
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
And you'll experience it one day soon.
One
too.
day.
Yeah. You just got to get the right sombrero.
Right. Some people don't appreciate it.
No.
But if they don't appreciate it, then you know that they're not the one.
And then you let her drive so she doesn't feel like you're controlling stuff.
You want to pick her up, ask her to drive.
And then you just
get into the passenger seat and start playing Mario.
I could see, yeah.
It's really the only way that it's going to go well. In all this whole time, you're not saying anything.
There is a picture I have of me winning Ruthie over with a sombrero on. And
really?
Yeah, I'll make sure that...
I think that we're going to have to throw that up. Yeah, it's going to be in either of my hands. So I think those are some really good advice. But we have one more.
Wisdom.
Matt.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna I need you to think about this.
Okay, I'm gonna take it all in.
Let's say that you're in a bad mood, probably like an 8 out of 10 bad mood level.
Ooh.
You just broke an expensive video light equipment, and you forgot the emergency brake on your car, so your car just kind of drifted right into the middle of the street. So everything is just starting to go downhill.
Okay.
It's not even noon.
Yeah.
So should you just call it a day and go back to bed?
I mean, you could, but then you're going to miss out on every other bad thing that's going to happen the rest of the day.
And what about all of your coworkers that need to give you a hard time for the rest of your life about this day?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't want to just not fulfill the rest of your horrible day.
You already know that you're not going to live it down.
No.
So why not just roll with it?
Yeah, just take it. Like, eat your humble pie and just know I make a lot of mistakes because that's what I do.
That's who I am, is a person that makes a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, I don't know how to get my life together, and so...
Understanding that your identity is in your mistakes is key.
Yeah.
And then going from there.
Yeah.
So, for any of you guys that feel like you're having a bad day,
Thanks.
I think they keep this in mind.
Yeah.
I think that we've
at
really...
the forefront of your mind.
I think we've really helped some people.
I really do.
I think that we've really brought to light a lot of issues.
I hope that they take this and they apply this to their lives.
To their own lives, yeah. I
Otherwise,
mean, that's our goal.
I mean, it's just a waste.
Why are we even here?
Yeah, why are we here? So, yeah, I'm glad we could
Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you tomorrow for Squad Wars and next week for another episode of SYC Saturdays.
You see your nose all the time. Your brain just chooses to ignore it. Mind blown.